workers unionizing their services. They say that you don't love me. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much. Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded world. Rick was coming out like you break me. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules have gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Speaking the box and I get in my fix the shot is iffy. I can get a donor hole, he'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive you. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner jewels, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense. They say that you don't love me, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Ay, Dios mío, señor. No tiene que joderse aquí.
The lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Storm and the Tsunami. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now at the plate is Wander Franco, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman.
Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
7 o'clock.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Turner's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Sí, mano, le pegamos bien a la gestita ahí, pero no cogió. Y si ahí estaba, yo creo que un poquito para el lado.
Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. No. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. One out, nobody on.
No,
flare out to left center. Lindor calls for it. 2 gone.
Arriba.
Next up is Yasmani Grandal as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. Turn it loose right here.
Strike called, 2-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Fouled away. Grandal, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Now to the plate, here is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
The left fielder, Trey Turner.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing.
No, mira esto, cabrón. Vete pa'l carajo. Vamos a restarse que en el medio. Más arriba. Pasa nada, tío, no hay.
The first baseman.
And it's fouled away. DeGrom
Vaya,
is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Throw to first will take care of him. This first inning alive.
Chill,
take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ya, le queda en la línea de la parte. Diablo, mira ahí.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first down. Next to stand in is Chipper Jones. Here's the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw just does beat into the bag as that was pretty close.
La suerte tiene, tío. La bola era para caer allá, Pepín.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Sí, papi, esa bola
and he will
normalmente
pull
se va.
in the second with a 2-out double.
Pero Dice que le metí el partido importante turno, Pablo. Ya, fue un poquito de él, Duro. No. ¿Y qué? Que no bien importante ahí de Tati.
Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Chipper Jones.
The third baseman, Chipper.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
One ball, one strike. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No pitch off the plate, ball two.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. High in the air into shallow left center. Lindor has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. One out, base is empty, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ball two. One out, nobody on. Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle, as he sends it on the ground to first. There's one. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Vaya, vamos.
Now to bat,
para la calle, empacar el juego.
as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The pitcher,
As he will swing and miss
para la
on
calle.
fastball on the outer half.
Fíjate
It's
los
strike
jóvenes.
one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Soft grounder left side. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. That brings up Wander Franco.
second baseman,
First pitch on its way.
Franco.
Diablo, joder, la isla que a mí me gusta. Demasiado early. Será para la
Wind
calle.
up Mandy 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too.
Diablo, un picheo, que era el aire, bro.
But you don't want to groove a fastball either, because he can take you out of the yard.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Wander Franco is out number 2 here in the third inning. Mookie Betts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Turner's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey.
The catcher, Buster.
High in the air down the right field line. Betts giving chase.
He
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Left side, but well foul. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. on the ground softly towards second. He's got it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here now is Trey Turner, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And that one yanked just foul. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Francisco Lindor would be next. Hit out towards second. Reined in.
Throw in
the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
2 balls and a strike now. Hit in the air out to right.
De hecho, vamos a querer coger.
And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1. So 1 down, no one aboard. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. This guy's feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. Hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Freddie Freeman sent packing for the second out of the inning. Francisco Lindor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in once again is Francisco Lindor, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now it's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman,
pitch on the way. Lou Gehrig is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Started to chase there. They'll peel it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Guerrero in front. 2-0 to Vlad.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Turner's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Qué ostra ese es ese bicho.
And he is
Estaba
out on the
tan bien.
tag.
Qué mierda.
Base is empty, 2 away. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
¡Que no la saqué! Joder, mira eso, joven. Diablo, ese cambiar para meterse la mí el pie, bro. No te creo. Timing good que sí hay ahí, bien.
And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1.
Joder, él apretó algo.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Cojones, el piche, le saqué el piche ahí.
Count is 1-2 now.
Picha no iba ahí, Lebrón, ese picha no iba ahí, tiraron para afuera.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next, it'll be Wander Franco. And now pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Up next, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mickey Mantle.
First pitch on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Into the box, Jacob deGrom grounded out in his last at-bat.
The pitcher, Jacob.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Wander Franco struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. has to put the ball in play.
No, no, no. Cabrón. Yo ni sé swing.
In the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two.
Para allá, gallo.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding it to a single. Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
2-1 now to Mookie.
No.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count.
Diablo, Grandal, clase 1.
Get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it.
So stepping in is Yasmani
Grandal, papá.
The tying run from second.
El hombre que me puse a jugar en la primera serie.
From the stretch.
¿Qué?
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count even now at
Un giro que necesito, papá.
¿Qué?
Yo fallé eso. Me va a costar el juego. Me puede costar el juego fácil.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikeouts. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yasmani Grandal.
Ya lo papi, no me sale nada, no me dan un batazo. No te creo.
And the inning will end as they're unable.
No me da un fucking batazo.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now here's the pitch. Jacob deGrom is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Tatis is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. So the next to bat will be Trey Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mantle's on the move, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. That'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now.
Hey, yo no sé.
Elevate that high fastball and bury
Compa, yo creo que
completely different from the East-West we came up playing.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on first strike.
Hay que castigar la pelotita. Olvídate que el juego no me da nada.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Turner looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
2-1, vamos allá. Vamos juego. Chipper. Está pidiendo gesta payaso. No, me metí por abajo. Diablo, la vi perfecta para sacarla. 2-1. HC Homer de Turner no podía pasar. El primero sí, que quedan los dos. El primero fue que se me dio la gesta ahí en el medio. No sé qué está pensando de verdad.
I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A ball and a strike now. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. One out, nobody on.
No.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind.
Tati. Tati.
To it here, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. High in the air.
Fue también, joven. 2-2, vamos allá. Calentaron los bates. Aprieta. Aprieta, gallo. Ya calentaron los bates. Le duró poco. Vamos, Tati, papi, demuéstrame, papi. Si llegas a base, ponemos Juan Soto. Que castiga ese turno. El rey. Vamos a dejarlo ahí. Necesita este empate todavía. Tengo Moncada. Dale, dale. No.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Ya lo va a hacer el negro. Vamos a poner a Moncada.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Vamos a poner a Moncadita. Ahí sí desaparece una. Viajero, Chipper. Voy a probar esta bestia. Vamos a probar esta bestia.
He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Y si llegas a Franco, peligro.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And the inning is over.
Un zurdo, después viene Guerrero. Y está fea la cosa. Va a traer la Heiser.
Raisel Iglesias comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Now the first pitch. Lou Gehrig is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good
time
time to get a
bien
fastball turn it
cruzado.
loose.
And Tatis is there for out
Ahí viene
number 1.
derecho y Chipper.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle.
Mira cómo va, papi. Mira cómo va, vamos.
And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Next up, Chipper Jones popped into foul ground his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that misses ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Wander Franco. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Mookie Betts is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mookie Betts goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Big swing by Grandal, and the ball carrying well to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone!
Vaya, hay que apretar el picheo ya. Creía que era fácil.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Frank Thomas will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. He'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get to the more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a
threw it right past him. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the 5-tool middle infielder Wander Franco. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Mickey Mantle. And there's a swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Mantle's on the move to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First offering. Oh, and now Posey gets around on one and drives it out to deep left field. Tatis will have plenty of room as he makes the catch.
El iglesia me gusta, pero no me encanta.
Number 2.
Qué mierda, coño. Es el like de la vez.
David Ortiz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Ahí, joven.
Tyler O'Neill will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Tyler O'Neill.
first delivery to him.
Oh, that's it.
Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Francisco Lindor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a splitter, and a changeup. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And now here is Chipper Jones as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. Next ahead, he went deep last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Behind 0-2 now.
Caliente, Mickey.
Mantle's on the move. At the track. On the warning track, he makes all set for the bottom of the ninth. And in the bat is Trey Turner. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And a ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Francisco.
No balls and 1 strike.
Lindor.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Que huele a peligro. No puede llegar a la base.
For a 1-out base hit.
Qué mierda. Riveri.
The first baseman, number 4.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Mariano Rivera comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it.
Arranca, victoria, joven. Mierda.
Play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when 2 teams clash.
Arranque. Basura esta, está hablando mucha mierda.
Contest here, offering just about everything.
Vaya, para el otro. Ay, ay, ay. Ya, pero estoy frío, nunca calenté.
Let's make the most
Así invita a un, que no sé si puedo jugar el segundo.
¿Qué se llama este libro? Un nombre más raro ahí, cabrón. Me llamo loco. Go para Big Burst. A ver qué es lo que es. Voy a hacer un cambio aquí, joven. Le voy a dar un break al baby ahí. Y Freeman, que venga para acá. Ya Freeman. Vamos a ver. Le pusimos a Juan Soto ahí. Vaya donde like, qué rico.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Tsunami and the Storm. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. First pitch on the way. Weak roller right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
So he sets him down swinging. Francisco Lindor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Vamos aquí, no hay tipo de hacer un cheo.
First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's gonna throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Lifted into the air out towards center field.
Vaya, es que hacerle cajera, jala.
And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. That brings up Wander Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Second baseman,
And he'll go after the first offering here,
Que se
although
quedaba en la
this looked to be
línea.
well below
Mala
the knees
mía.
at strike one.
Te fallé.
Inside
Te
with the
fallé,
slider, and
Wandercito.
that'll back him up a bit.
Ahí estamos.
Lined into
Mucho palo
right
con
at
ese
base hit.
grande. Mucho palo.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And this one's in the dirt.
Ahora no hay sinker,
And no
papi.
advance, it's
Ahora él se queda en
1-1.
la línea de guaya.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
¿No?
And this
Es
winds up
strike.
inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Ahora vengo con esa
This is a
jaladita.
tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Franco gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now an
No.
off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me
No saco,
like
no saco,
it
no
just
saco.
slipped out of his hand
Quieto,
a little
vamos.
bit.
And
Vamos a ver,
hold
papi,
on,
tráeme
that's
esa, a
not
ver.
gonna get him in there with the stolen base.
Tiene que darle esa bolita.
Verlander deals the 3-2.
Piche, ahí
Struck
sé que
him
iba a
out.
hacer. No sé por qué no reacciona más rápido.
On second with one down now. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away.
That was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Ok, Charlie, Chad. Mira esa. La mamacita es la mamazota, papá. Vas a correr el trim mío.
Here now is Juan Soto.
The right fielder.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone.
Soto, la cabra.
Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Back to back jack. Back to back pitching. Este pal.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch to him
Yo
runs
voy
right
estos pitchers
inside.
traían así de los partos.
Three
Estos
runs
pitchercitos voy a andar ahí,
already
pero eso yo lo había vendido, man.
A ball and a strike.
Estos
Swing
pitchercitos
and a
así yo
miss
les
on a
doy.
nasty slider right there.
Sí,
Always
ahí
felt
tuve
toughest
juego malo,
pitch in the
acuérdate que ya no
game.
estaba
If
jugando.
you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the
Me
field,
fui,
you'll
jugué un
want that
bolsoncito
fastball
y
middle
este, me
away.
acosté.
That
Me
slider
jugó en
looked
todo el
like a
día
heater for
MLB.
about
El juego de ahorita
56 feet 6 inches.
se frizó.
Nasty
Ay,
breaking ball
bien vuelto,
swung
papi,
on in
pichea.
the dirt. Posey
Lo
gathers it,
bien.
and he makes the throw to first.
Pero le cayó
Lindor
temprano.
is
Al
retired,
Soto bregó ahí.
2 down now.
So, se va a quedar ahí.
Digging in will be Chipper Jones, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. As
Oh.
Verlander jumps ahead of him here
Se
with strike
trabó.
one. 2 out, nobody on. Missed low
Se
and
trató,
inside
tío.
with it, 1-1.
Ya, ley. Estamos aquí, papi, estamos aquí,
Guerrero
duro.
gets there for the catch, and that
Vamos allá, vamos
ends
allá.
the inning.
Vamos a ir intentar cejar esto temprano.
And now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get us started in the top of the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Sí, papi. Abrí con galleta. Después la saqué con Grandal
Pops
tercer
this
bate.
one up. Freeman in
Y me
foul
abrió con
ground,
gesta molesto
1 down.
con Soto y la metí para otro lado también.
Digging in next, Chipper Jones, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today.
No.
Without question, the more comfortable
No,
side
queda ahí,
being
aquí.
from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs
No,
in a
papi,
bit
no,
too
no estoy
tight,
molesto
and it's
contigo,
2-0
¿verdad?
now.
Lo que sí me molesta un poco,
2-1 now.
que como yo era
You can really
regulero,
tell they're
pues
trying to keep the
debiste
ball
haber
in
ido
on
donde
this
mí,
big
pero
slugger
no,
right here.
pichadera.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Pero,
Yeah, I think that's the
entiende, hay una
idea,
historia
man.
atrás
He
de
might
eso.
spin to
El
win if
chamaco
he
está
starts
cojoneando
looking for
feo.
it in there.
And he popped him
So-
up over toward the left side of the infield.
Pero nada,
And Chipper's got it,
estamos
2
aquí.
gone now.
Yo por lo menos yo soy de palabra, yo voy
So
a
the
terminar la
bases are
liga.
empty here with 2 gone. And in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action.
Vamos para allá, hombre.
Third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning.
Vamos allá.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle.
Sí, pero me entiende como el chamaco desde anoche, yo no estaba pendiente a las 2:00 de la noche, estaba escribiendo que me iba a partir, que si lo otro. Y pues yo lo cogía relajo, pero cuando me salió como con actitudes me molestó un poco, pero una pichadera. Ay, Dios mío, si yo sé que 3-0, le decíamos allá. Sí, papi, no, tranquilo. De verdad, yo no estoy molesto con nadie. Estaba molesto si no jugaba y me eliminaban. Eso sí me iba a molestar. Me gana pierna y yo quiero jugar. No, Freeman, papi, estoy dando mucho break. Vamos arriba. Ay, Dios mío.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. 1 out, nobody on.
Qué pana, no. Diablo. El único pana mío que es vecino mío es Luismi, la espada. Espada, sí, espada es mi hermano. Se nos criamos juntos. Diablo, vamos. Diablo, papi, pero es que no me da. Un batazo con Freeman.
Next, it'll be Corbin Burns.
The pitcher.
First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2.
Vamos, ahí está. Claro que sí. Corbin Burns está bien pillo. Como se pejea el hit. Llegó ayer. Vamos allá, Wander. No, papi, tranquilo.
Into the box now, Wander Franco, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Burns is off of first with 2 away. Just hung in there on that one. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Y no va a ver. Entiendo que sí.
That brings up Mickey Mantle. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Vamos a ver. Estamos acá hasta el último.
Getting a run back in this inning,
Ya
give them
estamos
a
1-0,
little bit
vamos a
of
ver.
confidence that they can keep up in this game.
¿Qué podemos hacer?
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Punto fuera, papi. No.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3.
Se quedó esperando esa bestia.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings up Buster
Se quedó
Posey.
esperando.
No balls and a strike to count.
No te creo.
Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now,
Este picheo sí
pounding
que
his zone, attacking
No,
these
man.
hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he looks at one
Oh,
that
en base
misses,
de
and
muerto.
that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The pitcher, number 35.
Justin Verlander comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Sí, Manuel, ahorita agregamos eso. Vamos a ver si podemos pasar aquí. La línea.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Betts has a read on it, and that will end the inning.
Qué charlatán.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Scooped up, throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away. Next, here is Yasmani Grandal. He hit a 2-run homer first time up.
Grandal.
Turned on down the line. A dive, and he can't hang on.
Buena.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's running full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Payoff pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. 1-1 the count now.
Bailando que tenemos a Grandal ahí. Si no contra la verja, no vamos. Incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now it'll be Chipper Jones. Flied out in his first at Franco over to his right, and he makes the catch to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. Franco is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next to hit is Vladimir Guerrero. He flew out in his last AB. And he lays off there 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
No,
and he turns this
strike no, papi, strike no.
Bola
para afuera, loco.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Loco, lo que hace.
In now, Chipper Jones. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So now to the plate, Wander Franco. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. 1-0 the count. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly.
Bam.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Mickey Mantle. He'll be the one to reach Justin Verlander to start the inning. First offering. And here's a fastball. For strike one.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Turner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And stepping in, rounded out in his last at bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
3-1 to him now. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
At the plate now is Corbin Burns. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would be...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3. And now, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 3-1 pitch. A chance for a chipper at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Justin Verlander. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
Soto, no me haga lo mismo de ayer.
Soto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Wander Franco. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And that's out number one. So next to hit is Mookie Betts. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Lays off 1-0. Verlander's starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He's right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. 1-1. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. Gehrig will win the race to first easily. And here now is Trey Turner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Hard hit ball to second.
Mira eso, como se queda la cinta en el medio, loco. No la saco de milagro. Voy a darle por ahí este marco.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box, Lou Gehrig. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Betts looking up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Next to dig in, Chipper Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Wander Franco. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job at this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Hey,
every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ready now is Chipper Jones. Flew out last time up.
Soto tiene que anotar como sea.
Trey Turner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. First pitch on its way from Verlander, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now.
Diablo, papi, le estoy esperando esa gesta bien cómodo, vamos.
Turner on second, Lindor at first with no outs. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his
last.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Chipper Jones becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth.
Claro que sí. Back, back. Vamos, tío, estoy ese chat, vamos. Esto no se ha acabado. La suelta no es fácil. Vamos bien, mi amor. Estamos bien, no pasa nada, esa tira gestita. Sabía, hecho, tengo leído, bro. No reacciono.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up. 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Yohan Moncada will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Sí, papi. Un cambio por ahí por medio. Se los atribuimos por otro lado.
Now the pitch. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one.
No, joven, mira esa. Yo siempre saco esa bola.
But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Una cajera no es ventaja, hay que hacerle lo otro.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
5 picheos.
Again,
Delante no tiene familia.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the...
Mejor yo cambio para afuera, se ve strike. Ya lo sé.
Alex Reyes.
No, tú vas aquí. Te quedas aquí, pa. Okay, no.
Is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mickey Mantle. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second, fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey.
Saca Posey. Dale ahí.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped it up.
Back
into foul territory on first. And that's going to land foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Ay, ay, ay. Me he vuelto, me molesta ese muerto, me dejo.
David Ortiz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
David Ortiz.
Vamos a analizar esto. No voy a mostrar las otras, ¿verdad? Aquí, papá. Pero es el baby mío. Vamos a tirarle.
From the stretch.
No te quedes ahí.
And a little tapper. And he fouls this one off.
Me cayó en el hoyo, me cayó en el hoyo.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Posey, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Es peligroso, bate mucho con él.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Bastante con él.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's
no, papi, no lo dejes estar. Yo no lo estoy poniendo, mira. Ahí. Haga caso.
Again, another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after.
Oye, mi amor, hay que hacerle. Esto no es ventaja. Una cajera no es ventaja.
Camilo Doval will take over on the mound to start the
Este
bottom
pitcher
of
nunca
the
lo había
7th.
visto. Creado.
Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the 5-tool middle infielder Wander Franco.
The second baseman.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat.
Pitcher creado, me jodo.
And it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get a pop to strike is tough.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
Ah, pero se le ve.
The other way as this
Creo que
is
se
hit
fue.
high and deep out to
Esa
straightaway.
perra. Se le ve la bolita, mi amor. Back, back. Viene, prende esto. Vaya, vaya.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here comes the right fielder.
Se corre, se movió demasiado. Yo lo vi en esta esquinita de ahí.
So now here is Yasmani Grandal. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set and the pitch. The 1-0 home.
No.
1 out, nobody on.
Diablo.
All even now, 2-2.
Tienes delay, papi. No abandones el stream.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2.
Ay,
Pops this one up.
La vi al otro lado.
Jones over to his left. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Ahorita me corto
Newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Y
A
mucho.
shot to first base and
No.
caught there to end the inning.
No. Esto no sucedió.
Ready to take his hacks again, Francisco Lindor blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Francisco Lindor is retired to kick off the inning. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. A ball that's carrying. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's going to get there with a one-out triple.
Puta madre, güey. Se cambio en el medio.
Now, Vladimir Guerrero. And the first pitch is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask. And no matter how strong that mask is, that can't feel all too good. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in. So they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. In the dirt and block behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Yo no quería meter con Chile, güey. Yo no quería que llegara este reel. Yo no quería que llegara este reel. Pero si llegó hay que trabajar.
She'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster.
La entrada, mi gente. La entrada es grande, grande, grande. Esta es la entrada grande. Una o dos cajeritas más y 3 outs.
So here is Francisco Lindor, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Joder, está por ahí, joven, te voy a decir algo.
Goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Yo no lo veo desde la primera ronda.
Here's the pitch.
Que no se parece a Caca el piche que él tenía. Oh, ese blooper más lindo. Qué blooper más lindo.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will come on now and pinch run here. Standing in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Runners off for second.
No, tírate de lado. No, bueno. Acá. El pinche que él tenía que salir de aquí.
Way inside with that one.
Con los
Pretty easy take there.
Pelo larguito.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a
picheo.
swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he notched the backwards K on that one.
Bueno,
Chipper Jones goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And 8 innings have come. Striding in is Wander Franco. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Las posiciones también. También sin trabajar, lo voy a dejar por ahora. Vaya. Equivante va a estar pobre. Voy a checar quién le queda en el banco. A ver si tiene otro cache. Así le puedo traer el zurdo, el derecho a buscar el posi. Me chequen. No. Aquí. Ok. El banco. Le queda O'Neill y Suárez, sí, maestrado. Ah, le queda todo el mundo. Le queda todo el mundo, el pano. Mandy, estoy jugando aquí, él no cambió el equipo. Pero pues, quería jugar.
Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. This one's down to third. There to take it is Chipper.
A las 2 del viejo. A las 2 del viejo, mi amores. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué hacemos?
Stepping in next, Mickey Mantle. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is it coming back?
So
he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Mickey Mantle retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Buster Posey is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much.
Se acabó, mi amores.
Super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little.
Barrio.
On to first, and that's
a la próxima, más humilde.
Yeah, and that's what we've come to expect in these Diamond Dynasty matchups. Managers pulling the strings, putting their guys in the best possible situations to produce, and produce they did here. That was about as entertaining.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú lo eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los autos de mala. lunes semanal, que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle, pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo sea el más pegado.
Así que nos vemos, mi gente, buenas noches, descansen. Los quiero un montón. Yes, Babi, buenas noches. Mandy, cita.
Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. La baby le llega, el negrito claro. De San ya, hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol, de San ya, de San ya.
Con mi amor, me cuidan. Me fui.